Nah, man, and you're listening to 103.5 Abonad on Negebentiki, Wale Fega Body. Udo? Sisi, Somalia, Ostra, Papua.
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street Report. If we do not address these challenges on Ebonade FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be,
our government,
Street Report is here to make sense of it all. Street Report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street Report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin Ifanyushku, number the force, every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Ebonade 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds.
In your face.
On Emazine Ebonade corner.
24/7. 24/7.
Ima. Ebonade FM 103.5.
Yes, it's about time, you know. It's about time when we get to cause social change. Faith that is firm is also patient. Back to street, like back to school project must have started small, but we have, you know, intentions to send many out of school children back to school. Good evening and welcome to another wonderful spirit and knowledge-filled edition of Street Report on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. I am Martin Ifanyushku, AKZ, as our number the force, you know, the one that I call metal, you know, that's it. Now, most times we hear on the news, you know, a lot of strange things happening on the news, and then we get to sit back and wonder, you know, how come a human being is behaving in that manner? How come, you know? Some people fail to get the basics, not because they caused it, but because that's the circumstance they, you know, the circumstance around them, you know. Growing up, they don't have anybody doing it for them, really. And then, an uneducated society, how is it going to survive? How is the democracy of an uneducated society going to survive, really? You know, and that's why we are here today, still talking about back to school project. That's why we are here today. Education is the only means, you know, by which nations develop their democracy. If people are not knowledgeable enough, how much are they going to contribute to the democracy or to the development of their society? You know, that's the thing. We are asking these questions. We must have gotten it wrong to an extent, but right now is also an opportunity for us to start fixing it, to start making it right. You know, by education or through education, can you groom a better society? And we have that opportunity today. You know, you and me, we are like this day, living it, enjoying it. Today the Lord made it, you know, and we are supposed to make the best of it. You know, we want to live, but God, you know, gave us that life. And today is a day the Lord made, and you and me, we are going to be glad and rejoice in it. You know, if you're not rejoicing already, you know, Keko said, how is it going? How is it going really for you? Let me ask you that, really. How is it going out? Like, how is it playing out today, basically? You know, it's evening already, and I believe that you must have had a wonderful thing to attest to about today. But somehow, the best way we can rejoice and be glad in it is to even make another person's day even better. And when you do that, the feelings that goes with that comes with that. You know, when we say rejoice, we are talking about that wonderful feeling that you feel when you get the opportunity to help somebody, when you get the opportunity to make the life of another person better, and you do it. That wonderful feeling that comes along with it. Millions of blessings, even trillions or zillions of blessings, so as to, you know, as we complain about the enormous amount of out of school children, you know, it is increasing day by day. Last week we started talking about this, you know, this out of school children, what we can do to remedy the situation. Now, according to reports, we have 90,000 out of school children in Anambra State. So we began to look for them. Meanwhile, this week we saw a story of a bike man, an Okada rider, you know, who bought books and writing materials, learning materials that is worth thousands, and then distributed it to students and pupils of a particular school. He was not educated. He is not, you know, but he wants to impact the life of others. The people who are there now seeking for that basic education, he is trying to give it to them because he knows the value of what that is going to do for our society. And he is trying to get, he said in his speech, he said that why he's doing it is that he wants to complement the efforts of the government, even with his own little, you know, little contribution. So if an Okada rider, and this thing is happening in Ibadan, if an Okada rider can be this thoughtful, what's up with you and me? Why can't we make a change, really, in our society?